MBA State Championships. Today, the ladies singles championship. Our third seed, Jan DiStasio from Randolph, will take on our number 2 seed, Toni-Marie Baldinelli of Amesbury, with the right to take on our top seed, Karen Langdon of Bellows Falls, Vermont, on this special edition of Candlepin Doubles. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Leary. We're just about halfway through our MBA State Championships. In the prior 3 weeks, we've had the mixed doubles and the doubles events. And starting today, we'll have the ladies singles and the men's singles, and then the ladies and men's all events championships. Today, the ladies singles, they're going after a top prize of $1,250. Second prize is worth $750, and third, $375. You know how we do this. The third and second seed will bowl the first string. The winner will then take on Karen Langdon, our top seed, for the championship. Normal prize money applies as well. 3 marks in a row is worth $50 in bonus money. 3 strikes in a row is worth an extra $1,000. And should either the third or second seed bowl 2 strings, in total $250 or more, there'll be an extra payoff of $200. So let's see who the 1989 ladies state champion will be. We'll start off with the preliminary here. Toni-Marie Baldinelli and Jan DiStasio. 1 string. Jan DiStasio with a spare leave to open, and Toni-Marie Baldinelli. Likewise. Jan bowled a 1280 in her 10 strings. Toni-Marie 1287. And they each open with a spare. As they go at it here, Karen Langdon is just a couple of lanes away, warming up. Karen had 13-13. And an 8. And Toni-Marie takes 8. I told you Jan DiStasio had a 1280 10-string total. Her strings ranged from a low of 109 to a high of 175. Almost. Toni-Marie's strings range from 109 to a high of 163. And a couple of 10s. Toni-Marie Baldinelli with a 1-pin lead over Jan DiStasio after the first 3. Jan is waiting for that piece of wood to settle. She uses it for a spare in the 4th, and Toni-Marie with a spare in the 4th. Still a 1-pin difference. On the spare. 4. And 4. We'll tell you some of the ladies class champions. Ladies singles class A, Maria Belanti from Gloucester. Marianne Weaver of Webster was second, and Faith Murphy of Hyde Park third. Ladies singles class B, Diane Horn of Gloucester, Gloria Marcheroni of Holbrook, and Ann Curry of Arlington. We'll give you some of the others as we proceed. Right now, we've got a 2-pin spread. Halfway through the opening string, here's how we stand. Toni-Marie Baldinelli, 56, and Jan DiStasio, 54.
For great
of the opening string, Jan DiStasio down by 2 pins. And Toni-Marie Baldinelli with a strike in the 6th.
During June, get the 12-piece power 2-driver bit set by Master Mechanic for just $349, where you see the...
Nice 10. So Jan is down by 2, plus however many Toni-Marie takes down on her 2 bonus balls. So 5 on the strike and a 7-pin lead. Eight-pin lead with 3 to go. So Jan DiStasio needs a mark here in the final 3 frames. The 1, 3, and 6. And there it goes. Just to round out the 1989 state champs, the ladies singles class C event, Nasawani Aranatu of Dorchester, the winner. Carolyn Johnson of Medway second, Sandra Costello and Kelly Murphy tied for third. So Jan DiStasio steps up, down by 8 pins, minus however many she takes down here, 5. So she trails by 3 with 2 to go. Toni-Marie spares the 9th, forcing Jan DiStasio to do the same in the 10th. Toni-Marie up by 3 plus her bonus ball. Jan DiStasio with the 6 and 10. She needs it to have a chance. And she's got it. Spare in the 10th. But that settles it. Toni-Marie matches it with a spare in the 10th, her second in a row. So Jan DiStasio did what she had to do, but she couldn't prevent Toni-Marie from matching it in the 10th. 4 and a 110. Toni-Marie with 6 and a 121. So Toni-Marie Baldinelli is halfway home. In the preliminary round, here are the totals. Toni-Marie Baldinelli with a 121, Jan DiStasio with a 110. So Toni-Marie now moves off to the championship round against our top seed, Karen Langdon, to determine who will be the 1989 MBA Ladies Champion. We'll be back with that right after this. Chip now, Toni-Marie Baldinelli opens with a strike. And Karen Langdon. Opens with a spare. On the spare. Poor direction, but a pretty good result. 7. Toni-Marie for a spare on the strike, and she's got it. Karen, the top seed with 13-13 for her 10 strings. Model of consistency. She never bowled less than 114, and that was her only string, less than 120. Her high was 158. Toni-Marie on the spare. 2 pins away from $50 in bonus money. Well, Karen's not doing a great job of hitting the head pin, but it doesn't really matter. Toni-Marie, 3 in a row and $50. Karen for a spare. No. And still no. 9 and 35 through 3. Toni-Marie is at 48 plus. $57 through 3. Karen, the top seed, quickly finds herself down by 22. For 4 in a row. She's got it. $100 in bonus money. And well on her way to a 2-string total of $250, which would be worth another $200. The championship is worth $1,250. Each of these bowlers is already guaranteed $750 for finishing second. On the spare. For 4 in a row, no. Check that. Toni-Marie has 4 in a row. That would have been 5 in a row. So she has the open frame in the 5th and 8th and 80 halfway through. Karen Langdon at 54. Karen spares in the 6th. She'll need a bunch of marks in the final 4 boxes in order to have a shot at this. It took a 1280 to make it here to the championship round. The top 3 seeds coming here, finishing 4th with 1271 was Carol Downey, worth $275, and 5th with 1269, Joanne Rosano. Barbara Marlowe was 6th, Sharon Rawson 7th, Jackie Sterner 8th, Alice Elliott 9th, and Bernice Brooks 10th. Toni-Marie Baldinelli with a 21-pin lead. A 10 and an even 100. "24 pins and 3 boxes to go." Coming up next week, we'll have the men's singles final. The men shooting for a top prize of $2,250. Toni-Marie spares in the 8th, and Karen does as well. Karen with 2 in a row. She's down by 20. She still has a shot here. Toni takes an 8. 123 through 9. Karen Langdon is at 105 plus. Needs a big fill here. Well, that's pretty big. 114. So there's still a shot here, should Toni fail to mark. Karen needs this. And she's got it. So we've got a ball game here as we hit the final ball. Toni-Marie with an 8 and 131. Now that gets her a 2-string 250 and 200, but will it get her the championship? Karen is at 124. A 7 will tie, and 8 will win. 6. Almost. 1 pin shy of a tie. But great bowling. At the halfway mark, she was down, remember, by 26 pins. She finished up in the 8th, 9th, and 10th with 3 consecutive marks worth $50 in bonus money, but not quite enough. So the 1989 MBA Ladies Champion is Toni-Marie Baldinelli. Karen Langdon, 1 pin behind. We'll be back with everyone right after this. We'll talk to her in just a second, but first we'll congratulate Jan DiStasio for some pretty good bowling and getting here, obviously, and we have for you a check for $375 for finishing 3rd.
Thank you.
Anything more to say?
No.
Okay, fine. We'll leave it at that. All right, Jan DiStasio, congratulations, and Karen Langdon. Let's see, Karen, $750 for finishing 2nd and $50 in bonus money. I bet you didn't think that with a 130 that wouldn't be good enough, did you?
Well, she got off to a real good start. It's hard to play catch-up with Toni-Marie.
But you did. You had the 3 spares to finish up, and then
I missed one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you needed a 7 to tie, and you came 1 pin shy. Did you think you had a 7?
I thought I had a good hit, but what can you say?
All right. We have $800 in total for you, and a check to that effect, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Karen Langdon, thank you. And Toni-Marie Baldinelli, our 1989 champ. Congratulations. Well, I guess when you have 80 for the first 5, you know you're in pretty good shape, huh?
No, you don't let up with Karen. I mean, she caught me, and she should have had it, but I got lucky, I guess, last fall.
Well, yeah, more than lucky. Let's see. We have $1,250 for finishing first, $100 in bonus money, and $200 in bonus money for hitting more than the 250, so that's a pretty good day's pay. And a check. And Al Serafin, president of the MBA, is going to make a presentation for us. Al?
Tony, that old bugaboo one pin again, huh?
One pin.
Congratulations from about 80-odd members of the Mass Bowling Association. Very happy to present you with this championship trophy.
Thank you.
All right, Al, Toni-Marie, congratulations. Toni-Marie Baldinelli, the 1989 champ. Next week, we'll have the men's singles championships. Joe Tavernese, Steve Reno, and Det Klein will be going at it, and I hope you join us. For everyone at Pilgrim Lanes and Haverhill now, have a good afternoon.